Nice design by Ken Dorsey, Kevin Stefanski. They have one-on-one with no help.
By DeAndre Hopkins. Watch him carry into the inside, and now the little look and the break. I mean, he leaves Eric Stokes. He bit so hard.
Malik Neighbors is working Martin Emerson right now. This reminds me of what I saw last week against the Commanders.
In terms of their eyes reading through three-step, you see he gets his eyes back to the quarterback, and then right there, he hooks him a little bit to go ahead and sling.
Well, they double Terry McLaurin, and yet he runs right past him. He just splits him. Cam Taylor-Britt gave up a big touchdown last.
Terrell read it, got to him, pulled down Rice.
To Tutu Atwell.
Are you kidding me? Tutu Atwell. I hate to say it, San Francisco, but this is almost Willie Mays-ish. Oh, he got
wide open receiver. Bateman just sliding underneath the coverage, and
Harrison Jr. is going to use some of the bodies in here to clear through. You see the body coming across there, and then it's just a sprint to the corner.
Well, they catch Holland. Holland is the safety. It's a cover two look. That little in and out move, that one step by Metcalf, making it look like it was going to be a dig route. That free.
Hughes at the top of your screen. He's just going to run it down from behind and really had a chance. They have not even really picked on.
just slam on Wiggins. This is what you want to do if you're Dallas. Get it to him, and then Wiggins not tight.
Along there, they like to keep him in bounds, but you see the safety over the top. They don't have anybody that's threatening down the middle with this two deep look.
So good at going up into the air and high pointing the ball in these contested catches. He was actually starting to come.
Good downfield coverage on Tolbert, and Stevens had a tough pass interference call last week and plays it much better.
12 yards, and I don't understand, but the underneath coverage jumps up and allows that.
There by Rashee Rice. He's so good. Watch Kelsey in the middle of your screen here. Oh, a knee buckler.
Opening drive, Zion McCollum was back there with him.
Yeah, this is just a great throw, but a great call.
That's Yossi Vosh, number 5. He runs through it. Try to give Yossi Vosh an opportunity that really
right before.
Now watch the hand when the second foot comes down.
Here at the bottom, he's got man-to-man. Watch this, good stick, really stays with him. Right here, Kirby Joseph.
Would not give up on it. I mean, this guy plays through the echo of the whistle, and I love that, especially after being beat a few times. Look at how tight he is on coverage and plays it all the way through the football.
It's the workhorse for this team. Dak's got so much confidence. He runs the out and up on the rookie Wiggins.
They're using Goddard. Watch this route, Joe. It's roll right. He sells a corner out. Matthew gets spun around, and then he takes it back on the post.
I love what I saw. Dak saw the same thing. He signaled the corner route after seeing the leverage on Watt.
He's your go-to guy. Down here, bottom of your screen, that is covered well, Terrion Arnold, but
leverage on the receivers, being more sticky, not giving up easy throws in zone, and Humphrey's all over that.
Didn't do too much. Watched the film last week. Really excited about calling his game again. And look at this. It's not even fair. You have him lined up against a safety like that. That's a mismatch. You can't do that. Malik Neighbors is showing out. What a first half.
Are you kidding me? That's such a good play by Quentin Lake, just getting back into position. He was completely turned around.
Is throwing this, right? Because Fuller's in position. He just said, you know what? Instead of throwing it away, I'm going to put it high. Let my guy Metcalf go up, squeeze it right on top of the helmet.
One of the fears for Houston, how long do we have to cover Justin Jefferson? Because if you have to cover him for very long, he's going to eventually win. And all he did was get into the end zone.
That is a trust throw. That ball is thrown. When he gives that little rocker step, that ball is out. You have to imagine.
Because of the 2-minute warning, so the Browns can technically still get the ball back.
Man, for the Browns, Kenny, and let's see his feet. Mari Cooper, left foot down. Oh, right foot looked like it landed out of bounds. Left foot is down.
Yeah, you can see Kari's under pressure. He just can't throw this ball. He's trying to fit this thing into Shaheed down the middle. I don't think Shaheed thinks that ball's coming. Start empty, they bring Kamara back, and he's just going to run. Look at that inside steam. He gets Gardner Johnson thinking he's got to protect his inside, and that's just a mismatch. Right on cue. Said Goddard's a guy that's got to pick up. Look at this catch. I mean, he just sticks it clean with that big left hand. Tyrann Mathieu goes high and can't bring him down. And we've now seen Dallas Goedert go well over 100 and by far hit.
But the rookie corner got there at the last moment.
Yeah, watch at the top. He just gives a little stutter. That's all he needs for Mitchell to stop his feet. The better catch. And the second he sees that matchup, that is just a hard matchup for any linebacker in the NFL against Alvin Kamara. Oh my God, the ball hits Bond right in the top of the helmet.
Wow. Williams over to New York for these opportunities. Again, coming off that ACL, wondered how much he'd be able to help.
Slay, bottom of the screen. He's been standing around the whole game. Then you get thrown into the game and go play NFL.
Minnesota on the move again. That's good for 21 yards.
What do you notice there, Ian, on that one? Again, free release. No one over there.
He's in at right guard. He gets beat quick by Jalen Carter. That's why he doesn't quite get enough on this ball.
Talked about Justin Jefferson being on the move for Minnesota to create the access to the secondary for him without being pressed at the line of scrimmage. Houston did the exact same thing. Nico Collins in short motion inside.
And then you have Neighbors who's going to run the exact same route. This time it's not as clean. He doesn't get the separation of Amari Cooper.
He had his ups and downs the last 2 weeks, having a big day today.
And he still doesn't get the separation.
There's some questions about whether Lattimore was going to be able to play this last week with that hamstring, and he goes stride for stride with Devontae Smith.
Pass rusher, and then a good delivery by Stroud. But how about Dell after the catch? Circles back.
Flat, run like a little hitch or something, and give all this space for Neighbors to run his route. So you're essentially running a fade.
Great coverage. I mean, that window to throw. Jalen Hurts is really good versus man coverage, and that is a great crossing route there. Anytime you play opposite a corner like Marshawn Lattimore, you're going to get a lot of targets, and he just can.
I like that Daniel Jones is going for it. Jalen Hyatt, he is their fastest wide receiver, known for his deep threat, his speed, Biletnikoff Award winner at Tennessee.
And this is what Diggs has wanted. Get going early in this game. And if you're Minnesota,
these condensed splits, you'll see Chris Olave lined up on the inside of the numbers.
Team back in this game, jumps it, and if he does get there, he maybe has a chance, but that ball is, again,
just a really nice throw by Malik Willis on this. You're going to get the inside fade. There it goes down the field. Just give your player a chance. Give your teammate a chance. A great range. He's going to come from the middle of the field on the left. It's a double move. You don't fool anybody. And he comes in, great concentration. Once you're even, get it on that back shoulder. The DB can't play it at that point. Eric's
point game, but they didn't want to be 3 scores behind.
Well, that's outstanding coverage. Now, you see how...
Yeah, you see they're just taking advantage of off coverage. The Panthers, they're more than happy.
They get their best player of the ball.
Well, love this. Minshew under center. Back to the defense, and with great timing, hit.
Pretty good player, that Godwin kid.
That is a good player.
Was that the school that had the black?
3rd and 5 coming up. A little bit of hand fight. You see a little grab of that right arm there, but he almost didn't expect this ball to come right in the middle of the route, right here. You see, it. All right, really good coverage. Stays square, patient at the line of scrimmage.
Almost flat-footed, and a good job, and he's getting more time with Palmer out as well.
Window to throw the football, and he's able to find his
where he needs to be. He just misses the ball, and the catch is made. Stays on top, nice break, stay inside out. I mean, you had a chance at knocking it down.
Watch DeAndre Hopkins on the inside, presses there, now just breaking out right there. You've got the outside receiver making...
Who, look, he's looking at the bottom at Adams, and then he's going to go backside. He sees the safety, go to Myers coming across the middle, and then just launches a rocket.
Team in the National Football League.
And what I want you to watch is how he keeps inside leverage. Really well done. Just stay on that inside hip.
Ridley-esque, at the end of it. I mean, he's so good. He's a great route runner.
Number 23, he's right here. So he's going to try to give enough depth that he can defend the shallow guy, yet still be able to get behind him. He played it perfectly. and he's able to make that.
Man, look at the body control. Extends the arm just a little bit, but look at the feet get down.
Zay Flowers, just a little combination route, gives him enough separation. Play. CD going across the field, and he's just running through zones. And when you run these,
they're going to clear everything out here this way, and then they're going to run this little China route. Fake the outside stick, come back in toward your quarterback.
Good route. One of the great things that Brandon Cooks does well, and
on the board with a touchdown.
That's what I like seeing. I like seeing fight. You got the seam read by Turpin, bends inside the safety.
Well, and they baited him into that one. They had a cover 2 out there, so they were sitting to the outside.
Good job on the route by Bateman. They run a bootleg. They're so worried about the outside run. You just watch
up 51.
Spread the ball around and just get a simple out route, and Carson comes in out of control, and Aguilar's off to the races.
When you're on the right hash, you're throwing a wide side out route, and you're on your own, inside your own 10-yard line. So excellent job by Fuller knocking that ball away.
Well, look at Jennings. He's just going to sneak behind this second level and get on the safeties fast. You see him get by Quinn Lake, number 37, and up on Cameron Curl too fast for him.
And the space that is created off the blitz. When you blitz, you leave wide open holes. Little branch route. So you're going to let the top receiver clear, and then you're going to come underneath that top receiver right at the sticks and get that turn up.
They needed 7. They got 27, and here's the end of it. Right foot, knee down, and the catch. That will count. Unbelievable on 3rd down and 7. A great throw, great call.
Comes in there, but this is where, when you had Kirk Cousins maybe a few years ago, he runs for this.
It hung up there, and A.D. Mitchell was waiting for it, but Byard, who we were just talking about, comes over and makes a play, and it was only because Anthony Richardson, instead of driving.
The safety drops down, and he knows immediately then that he has one-on-one once again on the outside.
And was able to come up with a big play, just working one-on-one, this time down the field against Mike Hughes.
And so T. Higgins coming off the ball, they're working against Jamar Chase on the...
For the guys on defense, you're all saying to yourself, alert the shot, alert the shot. Cross is in perfect position right there.
So you're going to see the communication trying to happen right here. If they do that, what are we going to do? And so one of them heard one thing. Najee Johnson thought they were going to switch it off. And on the outside...
Already in Washington territory. They're trying to play over the top on Jamar Chase, but there's that hole in that zone. And like I said, up at the top, and Burrow went to the right guy, Higgins.
And this is beautiful. They go play action, and Rome Odunze is the receiver in the slot, and he's running that out-breaking route on Kenny Moore.
It's a good mark. This is a good job by Jaden Daniels. Luke McCaffrey was expecting it in that first window, and he didn't get it, so he stays on the move. He gets on the other side of the linebacker.
This is a Kelsey special right here. In and just sort of settle in the hole in the zone and sit down. There we go. Just there's the gap. All right, turn around. And he is, you get a big guy like that, just let him box out. Let him get rebound position. He's been rebounding his whole life. Just box him out, throw it right there. And then you shake a tackle, and beautifully done. Ball perfectly thrown into Travis Kelce, a play he makes all the time. And yet there he is, Jesse Bates, punching.
On the football field, he makes this catch and he's able to break a tackle, and he's open because the Bears are playing a lot of zone coverage today. The outside, Alec Pierce against Jalen Johnson. He gets hands on, but because it's 3rd and 10, you're going to see right around that 10-yard mark.
The deep guy, he pump faked to the flat guy. One guy went deep, one guy came screaming up, and he hit the middle guy. That's what in Trent McDuffie, but a big time start here at home for Kirk Cousins.